Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I am the CEO of WorldProfit. We've been online and happy to be so since 1994, so celebrating 31 plus years. Absolutely incredible. So, of course, good morning to Linda, Luther, Kevin. Good to see everyone showing up. We're always so excited about the fall selling season because this is when everybody gets back into their home. They are obviously everybody's always looking for work, and we're here to teach people how to start from zero. So we're looking for not only experienced marketers and people that have been working online for years, but we're also looking for people that are just beginning, newbies, that need help. And that's why our support services are so good. And our AI, Sophia, is excellent at helping. I've looked at some of the transcripts and they are exceptional. Um, this AI is doing a great job. My background is not in business. It's not as an entrepreneur. It's not, didn't have any business training or anything like that. I was very good with computers back in, I'd say 1992, 93. And I took them in university. I have a degree in math physics, and I got that at military college, which is pretty close to the same thing as West Point. Sort of idea. You go to university and then you owe the military time. So during that time in the military, I was a pilot, and was my last tour was as an instructor pilot in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. So it was awesome. It was great to teach people how to fly jets, and that was an awesome part of my life. I got out early because they offered it. It was a great package, and I thought I just want to get out there. And if I can't be an entrepreneur and it doesn't work out, no problem. I'll just fly for the airlines, which you could do. What I learned being successful on the internet was exactly what lesson 3 is teaching. And I know there are so many people out there, as a matter of fact, in the thousands, um, that think that you've got this great affiliate program and you're just going to promote it, and it's going to explode. It's going to be great. And then after months of doing that and maybe jumping to 2 or 3 different programs, you realize, well, if I'm not doing this one anymore, how do I've got to kind of start over again. Well, isn't it better if you just do everything in one, where all of those leads that you generate, all of the signups are your signups, and then you can send them to these programs. That way you could have multiple streams of income rather than just relying on one program. And believe me, if you're just new to this online stuff, I know you're in love with your affiliate program, and I think that's great. We are here to support affiliate programs. That's what we've been doing for, well, 28 years. So we want to teach you how to generate leads, and those leads can be converted into signups for the programs or into money, into upgrades with WorldProfit. It's a win-win situation because when these leads come in as associate members, they're yours. They go into your prospect manager and you can email them. And it's just, it doesn't get any better than that. And I am a silver member or a platinum member, whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter. What I do is I promote. I'm a member again. I decided I would start just promoting, and of course, when my sales come in, I'll probably be giving those away. Um, but it's easy, and I get the odd person that, well, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. And I say, well, it's quite simple. It honestly is. You sign up for these sites, as in the help video on, especially on lesson 3, the second video. You sign up for the sites that we tell you to. You take the ads that we give you and you promote them on those sites for free. And there are over 100 sites that you can go to and promote to. And of course, it's, well, what else is there? I want to use all the tools. Well, don't bother with any of the tools until you get this ad progression going. And folks, I can promise you something. And I'm going to throw a big number here, like probably 95% of the people that aren't making money aren't promoting. I have one guy that he's begged me for help. Please help me. I want to make money. And I said, I've looked at your ad tracker now for the third time. You're not promoting the way we're teaching. I said, I don't see any clicks from Hercules, State of the Art Mailer, any of the promo code sites. I'm not seeing anything from these sites. And then he did a promotion of an affiliate program. And I said, well, that's fine if you want to promote that, but don't ask me about making money. I don't control the other sites. I control the leads that come into World Profit. I've seen this time and time again all the time. And what it is it's very simple. You come in and you go, is this all there is to it? And I say, for the first month, yes, you have to promote. You have to start generating leads. And then we will convert them. Get into the prospect management system and learn how that works. You know, it's very straightforward. There's a video in there to teach you how to follow up with these people. And then I get, well, I just want them on an autoresponder. We are the autoresponder. WorldProfit is the autoresponder. You don't need to worry about the autoresponder. We send a message every single day, 7 days a week, called the Associate Newsletter, and you were all on it. And you can see how it just keeps beating the same drum. Here's your login link. Here's a special deal. Here's what the traffic power pack is. Here's what the silver membership is. And then here's what the advertising. These are what we offer. There is no need for anything else. That's the simplicity of the program. Now, where can you go off the rails? It's when you don't put at least 80% of your time into the promotion and portion off 20% to learn the tools. To say, well, today I'm going to learn a little bit more about website management. I'm going to take a look at this thing. All right. And then I'm going to go with another tool like the prospect management system. Then I think today I'm going to learn and understand cloaking, masking, tracking. And Sophia, the AI, she's there to help. All you have to do is ask for some guidance. You can say, well, what lesson is this on? Folks, it's just become to the point where you just have to be organized, right? You have to take notes like right now and say, here's what George says my checklist should be. I should spend 90 or 80% of my time promoting. How do I do that? Well, I go to the ad examples. I go to the top safe list, top exchanges, and I expand from there. I go under ad examples. There's modern ads to run now, right on that little tab up there. Go to these sites, sign up for these sites, get Gmail accounts, and rotate this thing. This is all I do. I'm doing this every single day. I'm promoting, right? I just go to my link manager and I promote. I've got it all in there. That's just one tool. Let's learn about the link management system. But the key, come to these programs or a big or, watch them after they're published. Stay ahead of the game. You can skip through the whole, I'm George Kosch and it's Friday and oh, it's a wonderful day. You can skip through all that. Okay, you can skip it and just listen to this part, come into today's topics. Okay. I hear people all the time, and I do have a stationery I send to people that say, for the fourth time for this one guy, I just need help. I just want to make money. I just don't know, and I say to him, here is the how to get back on track. And it's a video where I promote, like this, like the woodpecker, right? Promote. I tell them at least 50 times in the message in this video, promote. This is where you go to get your stuff. This is where you go. This is it. This is it. This is all you should be doing. Because this is what the people making money do. How do I make money? You promote. Really? That's it? Yeah, that's it. It will naturally happen, but you need to promote to the sites that we tell you to. And you need to promote the pages we tell you to, right? So let's look at where we find some of these subtleties, right? These very basic things. Training, ad examples, book market. This is your site. I don't care where you bookmark it, bookmark it. There is so much in here. It's crazy what's in here. Modern advanced ads. I'm adding these almost every week now. There's so many that you can pick from, right? You just pick one and say, well, free classifieds, free ads, fast track. Oh, ooh, ebook money. You can kind of see what they're about. Traffic power pack. Oh, what's this one? Well, you can take a look before you promote it. They usually look very nice, very eye-catching. Okay. And then when you decide on one, you choose the subject that you want. It'll give you the ad. You can take this and you can mask this ad if you want. All you have to do is copy the URL and then go into your masking. But then you're looking at also possibly getting that program called JitBit under Cool Tools. Okay. And there you go. So Levi, just like I said, you don't need to. You do not need to have an autoresponder on the landing pages. No. Oh, this is my thing. No. I had this one before and I used to put it up. No. Everybody wants an autoresponder. I promise you this. It's like, hi, would you like an autoresponder? Would you like an autoresponder? Yes, I would. I would like an autoresponder. Do you want an autoresponder? Yes, I'd like an autoresponder. And then you say to them, well, what do you want that for? Well, I want to let the WorldProfit associates know to upgrade. But we do that. We do that every day. That's all we do. We send out amazing ads every single day to all of the associates. So you don't need to worry about an autoresponder. When do you use an autoresponder, Levi? For your other businesses. That's what it was designed for. You can create ebook autoresponses. You can sell ebooks, or you can have download ebooks. You can do all of that later, right? It's for another business, right? Because we're the autoresponder for this business. You don't need to worry about it. Like I said, getting back to lesson 3, people are like, oh, there's just so many things. I say, yeah, there are a lot of things, but we want you to spend 80 to 90% on just the promotion, which is very simple. The other 10% on, well, whatever tools you want to learn. But this is the area where I would really focus my time, is ad examples, modern ads, and then new associate sources, which gives you hundreds of sites that you can investigate, join, and send out ads. Again, it's a really busy day. It is just a seriously busy day promoting. It takes time. It takes effort. But look at your email box. Have you looked at it lately and seen how many people are promoting? It's incredible. That's the game, right? If you need some inspiration for the fact that people do that, turn on the channel. I think there's a channel out there with the stock market. All the people in there with the paper and the stuff, and say to yourself, what are they doing? Well, they're promoting themselves, right? Oh, come on, come through me. Okay, yeah, yep. They spend the whole day doing that. But then they take 10% of the day to maybe upgrade on their computer system to, oh yeah, this is how that stock shows now. It's a little different. This is how this tool works. This is how that tool works. Oh, back on the phones. Yep. Do you want to invest money in me? Yeah, okay, I've got this. This is all they do. That's all we do at WorldProfit. We just promote. I know you're all probably happy. Is that all George talks about? Yeah, that's all he does. He just spends the whole day promoting. Okay, Roy says the new ads are great. On one, it has a button, special extra from your sponsor. As a sponsor, do I need? No, you don't. Those are going to be, I'll tell you where those bonuses are. They're right here. Watch this. Remember, we go to ad examples, and then right here, you can put your bonuses right here. Just like I teach every week, I think I go through these. Put your bonuses here. These go out when people sign up. Okay, they're automatic. They go out in a separate email to everybody. That was a good question. Excellent. The first video that you find in the bootcamp workshop, which again, I've made them so easy. You just click here and you get to the video now, right? This video, you can expand it to full screen and everything. This video here will take you through things like setting up your profile and your commission. You don't need to purchase anything else. how to do your support tickets and things like that. It's going to help you kind of find your way around the member area, talk to you about Sophia and things like that. And again, this is really big, Levi. You don't need an autoresponder for the WorldProfit business. It's there for other businesses. Yeah, thanks, Mark. We are going to be, let's just move through this and I'll talk to you about, and then cool tools. These are my favorite tools. This one's huge. This one I cannot live without. I should put AI in there, but AI is, part of the program. JitBit Auto Text, number 1, number 2, RoboForm, and number 3, eImplant. All under cool tools. They are, I can't live without them. Again, I'll toot my own horn. I made millions of dollars online. And these 3, I use them all the time, all day, every day. I can't even imagine a day without those 3 things. Can't. That'd be like, I just don't even know. I can't even compare it. It's kind of like my phone now, right? Like, how do you live a day without your phone? Everybody has a phone. People are getting these GPS watches and stuff, but the phone, it tells you your maps and where you are, helps you drive, right? Oh, I want to go here. Remember the old maps? What road do we take? And then lo and behold, there's construction on the way, right? Oh no, so much for the map you crunch up. Now you just use Google or Waze or something like that. So anyways, those are big. Those are huge tools to use. So again, we've got our October top sellers so far. Dale Long, Daniel Fisher. Congrats to you guys, Edward Goran and Ivy, Kevin, and Scott Gordon. Scott, thank you for that wonderful testimonial. And I got another great testimonial from Luther. Thank you for that. Fantastic. So the new AI ebook writing service is now available. And how do you find it? Right under AI, I always use the modern menu on the top. I don't use the other menu. However, what you can do is if you want to change, you can go between the 2 menus with this button right down here that you can see. I'm trying to highlight it. I guess I can't. The classic menu there, it just switches, and then it'll say modern menu, and you click on modern menu. Okay, you can see that I've made some changes generally in the member area. I moved the messaging systems over here. I've made the message center a little bit softer, that kind of thing. I crunched this up a bit, and I've upgraded the entire member area. Thank you, Linda. I've upgraded the whole member area to you can Google this, Bootstrap 5. We were at Bootstrap 4. So I leave it to you and check Google out. So, and yeah, as for Windows, I think, the text expander today, as I have a Mac, there is one under cool tools here, right here. And if you go down, there's one for Mac down here somewhere. Where is it? Text expander for Mac. It's number 21. Okay, you can get that one. Okay, so how do you get to the ebooks? Like I said, I always use the modern menu. Click on AI, which you can do on the left menu too, and you will find ebook creator. And there's a great video that I urge you to watch first before you order. Okay, just so you understand that what we do is we hand this off to the team. They will create, using AI, a fantastic ebook for you with cover page. Well, actually, I'll show you what you get. You can see you get your PDF file. You get download your EPUB file for Kindle, which is explained in that video. You also have a flip book embed code so people can kind of flip through. I have that in the video too. You can download your cover and you can see the image of your cover too. I will improve this area as we go. I don't know what I'll do there, but I'm always finessing things. You can also create an opt-in page by just simply clicking this. It will take you to this and you come up with a name for it. I think I did one here, Traffic Mastery. And this is just super basic, what it looks like, right? So you can do that. Okay. And again, I'm just working hard on a lot of design. I'm trying to make the member area even more modern. Like you can see, I've got, I've brought this over and I've removed the clutter. And then you can always click on the home button to go back. So I'm trying to use more of the screen for things. So there you go. Okay, so the video is there. Do watch the video. I have a lot of orders for these ebooks. So be patient. We're working through them. I just released 2 ebooks, one for Scott. I believe you're here. I think I saw your name up there. I'm not sure. And there, yes, and you can promote the service. Just again, what's my favorite place on the whole internet? Ad examples. And then you go here and you say modern ads, and you click here, and you'll see it ebook money, and it looks beautiful landing page. Again, get into the VIP group. Get into the VIP Teams group, because I announce these things in there all the time that we have these. And of course, we send it out to the general, member newsletter. But it's nice if you're in that group. That way, you'll thank me. You get this insider information all the time, and the way you get that is right here. You will see a platinum VIP members only, and you just click here to join. It's on Microsoft Teams. Okay. And yes, so you can promote that. This is important. This is important. Associate members can purchase these ebooks. And the associate members will also be able to purchase website development, which we're also introducing next week. Okay. I urge you so much to use the new modern landing pages. They are pulling like crazy. We are signing people up left and right. That doesn't mean you don't use the ad examples. They're here too. I think I did a couple of them in the new format, like this one here, for example. I'm adding them. This site is pulling like crazy. Okay. And I'm going to be doing these weekly. All right. So we've got the Sophia one, we've got that one. But if you want access to all of the modern ones, they're all here. Just pick one. Just take a look at them. They look nice. There's a free classifieds one. Okay, the one I just showed you. Of course, I doubled it up. Traffic Power Pack. We've also got like WorldCoin, for example. Really good one for WorldCoin. And these are all real landing pages. People come in here and they can advertise in WorldCoin. They can do all that stuff. Yes, they do, Mark. Absolutely, they do. For sure. All of them function just the way any other pages do. Yes, Levi, make sure you do use them. Make sure you promote. That's the big thing. Yeah, they work great. So Levi, you asked for this. What are backlinks? Are they still used? What about SEO? Not really. I don't spend a lot of time on that. I really don't. Um, let's get backlinks. No, 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 no. Post classified ads, post text ads in the following lesson 3. Spend your time doing that. You're not going to SEO your way to the top of Google or anywhere anymore. That's gone. Those days are gone. Your websites that are built with World Profit are especially they're SEO friendly. Things like meta tags and all that. And honestly, I just don't do it. I'm not into that. I'm into promotion. I want leads. And believe me, we get. Do you want to know the secret to generating leads through, I guess, SEO? YouTube channel. Create a YouTube channel and put videos up. Create videos. Use AI. do anything you can to just have your own YouTube channel. And if you build a channel and you just put 5 videos up, fine. You can say, well, here's how I, do my business with World Profit, that kind of thing. Right? Show off your new affiliate program. Post ads about it put it in YouTube and include your link to join. Facebook groups that allow you to post. Have GPT or Sophia will create you an ad, that kind of thing. Okay. So again, the big offer that we have on is a traffic power pack, and it includes 30 days of silver membership, because that's what people get anyways. We've just turned it around. Instead of leading with silver, we lead with the traffic, because that's what people are doing at World Profit. They're coming in for traffic. And the silver membership's purpose is to teach them to convert, just like we're talking about now, using the tools that we have, like the prospect management system, cloaking, tracking, links, or, and then all of our sources of extra traffic. That's what silver is. And so is platinum, right? New, modern, advanced pages, we've talked about that. The review here, I'm just going to hit refresh because I put one extra thing in there. How is our AI doing so far? Exemplary. You can see your reviews of the people that have been with you. Just click on AI and then click on, there we go, AI, and then click on your Sophia AI sales chats. Okay, so that will show you the chatter, the questions that your associates are asking, and allow you to then email them through your prospect management system. Or you can just email them through Gmail and say, hey, I'm glad that you came in and talked to our AI. How can I help you? That kind of thing. All right. So the total amount, I'm not going to show you this because this is people's information. We have 554 total communications in our first month and 5 days. So think about it, 500 chats a month, and this thing just started. So it's 6,000 a year that this thing is handling. And my favorite part about the AI is it is never dismissive, but it's always trying to make the sale. It's always sending people, oh, you want traffic? $77 gets you started. You want traffic? This is where you go. It's a silver. You get it, it's included, that kind of a thing. And when somebody says, yeah, I'm going to buy, it says, well, here's the link. Here's how you find it. Here's how you buy. And if they don't buy, it just says next, and it waits for the next person. Okay, so that's what I really like about the AI. It never gets tired. It just sits there and works all the time. And believe me, we're on chat. The chat ID now is number 555, and I was the first one. So 554 chats. Phenomenal. And as a member, as a silver or platinum member, you have access also. It's not going to try to sell you anything. It's just going to direct you to the lesson that's relevant. It's going to ask you about, questions, and you talk to it. All right. So like I said, we're going to be designing opt-in type pages, single page websites that you can use from the domain name that you have. This is the same sort of thing. It says hercules.worldprofit.network. We would set that up on, say, hercules.georgekosch.com, that kind of a thing. And these are designed so that when people click the join button, they can go directly and join and sign up. Or if you give us code, if the company that you're with says, here, you can use this code to sign up people, we can put that in there too. It's totally up to you. If you say to me, hey, and I'll put this on the website form, I want my downline to be able to use this page too, like you guys do, with the ID at the top. All you have to do is give me the format. Say, this is my affiliate code. I want to use this for my downline. No problem. You tell them to put their code at the end of the URL. It will sign them up or it'll, that link will go to their code. All of that will be possible. We're limiting this to just the one page, but you can have menu items, where they click and they go down the menu. Do you know what I mean by that? So if somebody says they go to World Profit, for example, you'll notice on worldprofit.com, if you go here and you click, this is a single page website where you say members and it scrolls down. You say join free and it scrolls. You say services. We will be able to do that, but not right away. That's more complex, right? Because we require more information. But if somebody says to us, listen, this is my affiliate program, I'd like to do this, and that kind of thing. All right, and the hosting is included in the fee that we'll charge for it, but it is more complex. Yes, of course you are, Roy. Yeah, any ebooks that you find in the member area that are by World Profit, absolutely, absolutely. I'm surprised I didn't create a landing page for that. I can do that. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll create a landing page for Safe List Marketing Unleashed. That's actually a good idea. That was a really good book too. Let's do it. Let me just put this on my notes here. You can see I live by the sticky. It guides my day. So Safe List Marketing. Yeah, I can do that. I'll have that ready and I'll put it in the modern area. And you know what? I'll put it in the ad examples too, because sometimes I do two. So give me tomorrow. I'll get that done. I'm kind of doing stuff today. I'm loving this new service, right? I've got a few finessing things to do with the ebook stuff, and then I'm on to the new project, and the landing pages are no problem. I like doing those. So remember the VIP Insiders group? October is Member Appreciation Month. It always is. You can renew, extend, or convert. All of the special deals are included when you go and do that. So if you say, oh, I want to know what I get, you don't have to worry about it because it's all included already. Okay. So if you go here on the left menu, it'll say renew or upgrade. And then you can go in here and anything that you pick includes the member appreciation bonuses. Okay. Are there any questions about any of this? Does anybody have any questions about anything? And if you say to me, hey, I have a request for a landing page, let me know. I'll do the best I can. We have a team of people now at our that are at our request. I just put in a request and say, here's the site, do it. Or here's the ebook, like that ebook. Here's the ebook. I want you to use it, create a beautiful landing page, lots of benefits. I want the opt-in to do this, and then I'm done. It's just do it. Do it. And then that's it. So in other words, World Profit is expanding. We're growing, right? We're getting bigger and better. Phenomenal time for us. It always is. That's right. Custom website, Varn. Absolutely. And you know what? If you want, and this is, I'm going to talk about website management next week. If you go to your homepage and you say, I want this new website, like I like this one, but I want to be able to redirect, send people. All you have to do is you just go in, you create a new page or a link. You say, I want a link or a pop-up. And you say, I want people, when they come into my site, to go to, say, one of those landing pages, right? So say I say, I'm just going to say landing page for sake of to test. I'll just call it that. And then you say, I want this to be a redirect to, let's go with those modern ads, right? Like say I go here and I say, let's open these, open that in a new tab, go to the modern ads. I'm just going to grab one and say, we want, eBook money, sure, this one. And I like that one, so I just pick any of these. I'm just going to grab the URL, and I can have my site go to that one. Oop, I don't know why I didn't copy. I'll just copy it manually. Go in here and say I want to create that redirect, and now I can say, well, I want that to be my default page. So you just save it, and it will automatically, now if you go to georgekosch.com, you end up just going here. But all my links work, all of my, you can send people to other pages in your site, and you can just leave it like this for a week. I don't care, it's up to you. But if we design you a whole new site, you could use that site. Now, the only thing is you just can't edit it, right? I mean, we'll let you have a few minor edits, but that's your site. But we build perfection. Believe me, this is a really nice site. Okay. But all of your mask and tracked links and everything all will work fine. Your prospect manager, everything works fine. But you can redirect to another site. I will delete that page because I don't want to do that. And I will fix these buttons up here. Okay, so they'll all be fixed. I think what I'll do is I will make this because you got to have a default page, right? Where it just comes up blank in the middle. I'll fix all these buttons too. It's just a redesign. It's quite a redesign. there's a lot of stuff, but we'll fix it all up. It didn't affect any of the main pages or anything like that. Are there any questions? Yeah, Varn, we're coming back with that. And you know what you can do with these new websites, if you want, is we could host it on a different domain name for you. You just book it through our service, and then we can host it there for you. That way you'd have 2 or 3 different sites. They're your sites, they're your domains. Or you could book one domain and then you can have A records. I can help you with all of that. You just have to say, hey, this is what I'd like to do, George. What do you think? And then I can go to the staff and say, hey, let's do this. Yeah, the red alert does fix. Yeah, that's why I put it there. People see it and they go, oh, I got to make another page, the main page. Your site will still load. It just won't have that center part, right? All right, folks, I'm going to wish everybody a great weekend. Remember, special deals for upgrading or extending or converting, right? You can convert from silver to platinum. We'd love to have you do all that. Remember, you save a ton of money by prepaying for the year for your silver, no more monthly payments. And yeah, Luther, send me your ideas. WorldProfit was created by you folks. Trust me when I say that. All of this stuff is because of you. I say that sincerely. This design is because I was asked for it. Not everything, parts of it. They came in slowly but surely, and I said, "Oh, okay, I can do that. How about this? Oh, okay, I'll add that." That's why there's all those buttons up there, or well, links now, but there'll be buttons again. Somebody said, "I want to be able to do some graphics." Oh, I never thought of that. Oh, that's a good idea. Bing, there's that. How about my own bookstore? Okay. Classified ads. Can I put that on my site? Yeah, sure. Okay. George, build it. All of it. And the ebook creation service comes from tech support tickets. Can I use your ebook for lead generation? Yeah. I wish I could just build them an ebook. It's too bad they don't have their own ebook. Done. So, and then they could take their ebook and use the website service and say, I want you to build me a website for this ebook to give it away. You always give them away. Believe me, don't ever charge people, just give it. And then they're a lead. And then you can make money, right? All right, folks, I'm off. Let's have a great weekend and keep those associates coming in. It's looking